In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 surprising ways that you are leaking your energy every single day without even realizing it. Hi, I'm Kirsty Elizabeth. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I help people awaken to their true potential. So today I'm going to share these 3 ways that you are leaking your energy every single day so that you can become aware of this and you can stop leaking your energy. Before I go into these 3 ways, I want to explain why this is important. Firstly, we are all made up of energy. This entire universe is made of energy. What we put out into the world is what we attract back through our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our beliefs, our actions, our attitudes. Everything that we are constantly sending out is being reflected back to us through our reality. Our reality is simply a reflection of what we're projecting, what we're sending out. So this becomes a problem when we understand the mind. The mind is our superpower. The mind is our control center. It is what we are creating our reality with. Everything that is coming to us, everything you're experiencing in your life right now is a result of what is happening within your mind. And this can be a huge problem for many of us because our mind is 95% subconscious, which means that 95% of what you are sending out there, you're probably not even aware of. It is subconscious, which means it is things that you have picked up along the way. When you were a child, up to the age of 7, your brain was like a sponge. It was purely subconscious. You hadn't developed an analytical function in your mind yet. So your conscious mind, your rational mind, your analytical mind, it hadn't come to full fruition, which means that everything that was coming in from your environment, from the people around you, from society, from teachers, from parents, from everything was literally being accepted as truth. So a lot of what is in our subconscious mind was created, a lot of our programs and our paradigms were created before the age of 7. And then as we went through reality and we started seeing things that reflected those beliefs, it started reinforcing these things even more within us. And this all gets buried down into a program. In your subconscious, you also have memories, you have emotions stored. You have all sorts of wounds and traumas that happened as a child. All the things we've buried and suppressed, they are still there. Your subconscious is full of memories, emotions, traumas, beliefs, thoughts. And so knowing that we just have 5% of our mind to consciously create with, which means we need to be using that all of the time to reprogram what is in the subconscious mind. Because this is the brilliant thing, and this is what is so incredible about our ability to create our own life, is that we have been given control over our conscious mind, right? And our conscious mind is like the control hub, the control tower. So whatever we feed into that and whatever we allow ourselves to think can then start replacing the programs of our subconscious mind. So we can send out different energy, we can send out different thoughts, different beliefs, and we can create different identities and self-image, and we can put ourselves in a completely different vibration, which means we are then attracting on a new frequency and a new level. So why am I explaining all of this when I'm talking about energy leaks? Because we need to be using all of our energy as much as possible to be focusing our attention on what it is that we want so that we can bring more of that into our life. Now, unfortunately, because we are mostly operating on autopilot, most of us don't have any conscious awareness of where our thoughts are going, where our attention is. We're actually allowing our mind to take over us. We're identifying with our thoughts. We believe everything we think is true. And then we can allow our thoughts to spiral us down into a place that we don't want to be, a feeling of powerlessness and hopelessness, or in low vibrational energies and emotions that we don't want to be feeling. So it's really, really important that we start to gain control of that focused attention, of that focused energy, so we can pour it onto what we want. Otherwise, we're just recreating the same old crap that we have been living through and wanting to get away from. And I say that because all the time we're trying to resist something and get away from something, we're actually bringing more of it into us because we're creating resistance and we're pouring our energy onto getting away from something, which means we're going to bring more to get away from, right? So how can we resolve this? Well, first of all, by becoming consciously aware of how we are leaking our energy. Where is our energy going? Where is our attention going? Where are our thoughts being directed? Okay. So in this video, like I said at the beginning, I want to share with you 3 ways you are leaking your energy. And this isn't the only way. And maybe I'll create more videos around this topic. So make sure you let me know in the comments if you want to hear more alongside of this after you've heard what I've got to share. So the first way you are unconsciously leaking your energy is by not making decisions. So all the time we are caught up with indecision. We are basically wasting our energy on trying to decide what to do, or feeding the story that we don't know what we want, or we don't know what to do, or we don't know which action to take. And then we bounce from, should I do action A or should I take action B? Choice A, choice B. What should I do? And then we go and talk to other people about it. And then we just reinforce this bubble of not knowing what we want to do, or not knowing what choice to make. And so the problem with this is, for many of us, these are big decisions. These are life decisions. And all of the time we are stuck in this indecision, and we're sending our energy to being stuck in indecision. We are wasting our potential. We are wasting our time. We are not picking up any momentum. Successful people make decisions quickly and change their minds slowly. And there's a reason for that. It's because they want to build momentum towards where they're going. And if it's the wrong path, if they start being led down somewhere that doesn't feel good for them, they can then make the decision to turn around and go in another direction, choose another path, adjust, pivot. It doesn't matter. They want to take action quickly so that they can build momentum and discover whether it's the right thing to do. They're not sat there worrying about making the wrong decision, getting it wrong, not being perfect. They don't waste any time in that. They're okay with getting it wrong because it means that they'll be put onto the right track. So it doesn't matter. They don't buy into the story that it means anything, right? So where are you right now in your life stuck in indecision? It could be daily things like what you're going to eat, what you're going to wear. Another thing I hear a lot of millionaires and billionaires doing is having a set wardrobe. And I remember reading Jamie Lee Kern's Believe It, the woman founder of It Cosmetics that was then sold for a couple of billion, I think it was in the end. She used to have the same outfit lined up in her wardrobe, same colour tops, same colour trousers. I think it was black, every single day. So she didn't have to decide, because she knew she was wasting time trying to decide what to wear, where she needed to focus that energy on growing her business and achieving her goals. I'm not saying everyone needs to do this. It's just an example. So if you find yourself wasting time trying to decide what you're going to eat for dinner, where you're going to go today, whether you should call someone or not, just know that these are all leaking your energy. If you're stuck in indecision about any big life moves, just take action. Make a decision, stick with it, take action, and see where it takes you. What have you got to lose? If you don't do that, the pain of staying the same is going to be so much greater than making the wrong choice. Wrong choices can be amended. It doesn't matter. We're going to spend our life trialing and erroring, making wrong moves, making right moves. It's okay. It's part of the game. It's part of life. It's all good. So just make those choices, make those decisions, and start taking action today. So that's number one. Now, number 3 is probably the biggest one and probably going to affect nearly all of you. So make sure you stay till the end of the video to watch that one. So number 2 is wasting your time thinking about what other people are thinking of you. I once heard Bob Proctor say, "I'm not who I think I am. I'm not who you think I am. I am who I think you think I am." When we spend all this time wasting our time on what other people think of us, then we actually start adapting our self-image according to what we believe they are thinking of us. And we start responding as if that's true. We start responding around them, internalizing it, and then showing up as that version, which is so inauthentic to who we really are. It's giving all of our power away. It's giving all of our energy away. That is just one way that this energy leak is detrimental to us. Also, it stops us taking action. If we are sat there so concerned about what other people think, about what we're thinking, we're doing, the choices we're making, the actions we're taking, what we're doing in our business, what we're saying online, we are playing such a smaller game. We are reducing ourselves. Again, we're not being authentic to us. We are actually being completely inauthentic because we are too scared to shine our light, to say who we are, to stand in our own truth, to stand in our own power. And this again leaks so much energy, because then we're pouring on energy on what do we think we should be doing, we think we should be saying. We're living according to what we think other people's expectations are of us, instead of actually saying to ourselves, what is my truth? How do I want to feel? How do I want to share? How do I want to speak? What are my beliefs? What are my values? How can I stand by that? What do I want to do? How do I want to live? What are the choices I want to make? How often are you finding yourself just constantly thinking about what they will say, what they will think? Another way you will find yourself doing this is scrolling on social media and comparing yourselves to others. I used to do this all the time when I first started my business, looking to see what other people were doing in their business, comparing myself subconsciously, saying, oh, I can't do that because I'm not like her. I can't do this because I'm not like her. I'll never be like that. Or looking at them thinking, oh my God, I'm so far away. It's going to take me so long. Can I ever do it? Am I even the right person? This is a huge energy leak because, again, you're negatively impacting your self-image, your potentiality, what you're capable of, and what you're here to show up as in this world. Right? So it's so important to be mindful, especially on social media. Listen to those thoughts, listen to the things that are going on in your mind, what you're telling yourself it means, because that is going to show you a huge energy leak that if you turn that back around and stop putting it out there, bring it back in and shine that energy on the self-image that you want to create for yourself, on the goals that you want, seeing yourself as that version. Imagine yourself visualizing it, experiencing it in your mind before you experience it in your reality. Practice it, teach your body, teach your mind it that this is who you are. Actually achieving the things, living the life that you want to live, being around the people. Practice it internally instead of giving all your power away and sending it all out there, scattered all over the place. Bring all that energy back into your body and recreate from the inside out. So that is number 2. And the last one, but in no way least, is constantly ruminating on your past, thinking about the past, letting the past define you, letting the past dictate what you're going to do next, what results you're going to get next. We get so caught up in the trap of what happened before, especially when it comes to things that we haven't achieved or failures, manifestations that haven't taken place, old relationships that we don't want to repeat. All of these things can really shut us down. And the more energy we send to the past, the more we are pulling it into our future and recreating it. We are basically saying, this is what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want to the universe, to our subconscious. And so this is what we're creating. This is what we're getting. So if you are stuck, it's because your energy is going on to the past mistakes, past failures, or you're living in the past memories of something that was really, really amazing, but subconsciously telling yourself you can't have it again. And how today really, really sucks. This life sucks. This life's no good now, right? What we want to be doing is blessing the past, taking what is valuable from the past, the things that we've learned, the things we've overcome, the amazing memories, the fun, the growth, the laughter, the adventure, all of the positive things that can empower us moving forward is what we want to pull from the past. And then we want to draw a line in the sand today, because you are creating your future right now. In this instant, you are creating tomorrow. You are creating your future in every single instant. So we want to get present to that. We want to get present to where we are right now. We want to appreciate what is around us right now. And we want to know that we are the author of our own story. We write the script of our own life. So right now, we choose what happens tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. What you're experiencing right now in your life is the results of past thinking. Is the results of yesterday's thinking. So there is going to be a time lag. There is going to be a bit of a delay. And this is the void. And this is what you've got to hold without going back to the past, without reliving the past. It's about creating your personal power, building your personal power in the void, which is now, knowing that every moment you are creating. So by holding this void, by holding the appreciation, by holding the vision of what you want to bring forward, by practicing becoming in your mind the person that you want to become, by seeing yourself as that, by really holding this void in the energy of what you want is on its way. It's already done. It's already been created for you. It's already happened. If you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. Hold that energy. And then you are going to start experiencing shifts in your life. First of all, internally. First of all, in your mind, how you feel in your body. It's how you see yourself, what you believe is possible. You'll start releasing some of that old stuff, old traumas, the old beliefs, the old limitations. You'll be breaking through into a new you. And as you do that, know that this feeling, this change in your consciousness is exactly the sign that you need to be looking for to say it's coming, it's here, it's coming, it's here. It is here for you already. It's just unfolding. It's manifesting. You're becoming aware of it. So leave the past in the past. The past isn't for you. The past is done. And focus on what you are bringing into the present. The present is all you ever have. And by really enhancing your present moment, being present in it, loving it, appreciating it, and just focusing on being your best version in the present moment, you will be creating and compounding that as you move into your future. So that is probably one of the biggest ways that you are leaking energy, is by ruminating on the past. If you can work on any of these three things, start with number 3. Totally start with number 3. And let me know in the comments what has resonated with you. Where are you finding this to be true in your life? What are you going to do about it? Tell me the action you are going to take right now from today. I would love to know. If you have enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about managing your energy, clearing your energy, and taking your energy and your power back, I have a playlist that I'm going to link up at the end for you. And I'm also going to drop some links to some other videos around energy that you can watch. If you like this video, please like it. I would really, really appreciate it, because then we can get it on the feeds of more people who need to hear this message. And finally, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe if you want to hear more information like this. I am dropping new videos every single week, several times a week, with meditations, with visualizations and affirmations, with more content around this, energy hacks, life hacks, how to reprogram your subconscious mind, how to create the life that you are really desire to live, and how to really awaken and unlock your highest potential. So thank you so much for watching again. I hope you liked it. Can't wait to read the comments and see how this has dropped for you and what you are going to do from today onwards. For now, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and sending all my love.